Hi all, my name's Hannah and I'm the C5 Nut. Well, I don't know whether to say good evening or good morning, only because, do you want to know what time it is? Oh yeah, baby, 10 past 12. So technically it's the morning, technically. Yeah, got me van outside. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh look, got the moon. There you go, Mr. Moon. Right. I am bloody tired. Been working all day, and had to go down Southampton to get the wonderful C5 Caravan. Yeah, this is what's, you know, I haven't really done much other than tow bar. I fitted a tow bar in it tonight. It's just to give it a little bit more stability and a little bit more weight in the back. Yeah. Oh, I just, yeah, I love this thing. And fully working hydros. Currently charging the batteries up as you speak. I still haven't got round to finishing off the front. So I've just tidied up the edges a little bit. The problem with duct tape is even though it's meant to be temporary, it doesn't quite last that long. Alright, this thing was built like 3 years ago, but I just haven't been able to work out what I want to do with the front. I make up one idea and go, right, I'm going to stick with it, and then as I'm then thinking sort of like the following day, I'm like, well, actually I much prefer it like something different. So I'll keep arguing with myself. Got the old C-Tech charger. Currently charging the batteries up as we speak. And yeah, what did I do with my keys is the next thing. Oh, it's on my desk. So she's still fully she's still fully functional, minus the solar panel. Yeah, not entirely sure what happened to the solar panel, but it wasn't actually charging the battery. So the old that button down, hey, and it opens up the tailgate. And yeah, I've had a bit of a quick clean inside, only because I found a bloody rat. Well, not a rat, but I found something a bit alarming. So the ignition is now switched on, which means I can now close that and then hit the button, and oh look, we've got that one working again. So yeah, it's a mad rush to try and get this looking like it wasn't came out of a scrapyard. Yeah, time is just ticking away. Somebody wants some bits for their C5, so I've still got to empty out the van before I can actually get in it to sleep. Not entirely sure. Yeah, not entirely sure what time I'm going to go to bed tonight, but well, early hours of this morning. But I got to get up first thing in the morning. I really got to hit the road just after 9:30. Just after traffic and all that stuff, just to get up to the National. So yeah, join with me, hopefully later on, and let's go and crack on and do some work. Morning guys, my name's H or Hannah and I'm the C5 Nut. Right, so it's a morning, I'm bloody tired, hence why I've got my glasses on so you guys can't see the saggy eyes. Emma, what do you want to do?
I am. Oh, food van.
The van's here.
Look, people running for the food van. Like really, come on. Jesus. What? Alright, so I got a bit carried away with myself this morning. I polished it, I gave it a nice clean, I polished it to an inch of its life. Yeah, tidied up some bits and pieces. Yeah, it's looking pretty mint. Pretty mint. Might be some hand marks here, there. Yeah. You're probably wondering why I'm going a bit crazy. So obviously this is the third time it's been out on this show, and it's sort of this particular show it's going today is the main show of the year. So even though I took it to the G Rally twice, I wanted to take the C5 Caravan last year to the National. I couldn't do it because I had the AX I wanted to sell. So like this particular weekend, C5 Caravan is officially going to the National. Hey! Yeah, so right. What can I say? Oh, that fucking idiots. Look at all these muppets I've got to work with. Oh. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Well guys, been on the road for about nearly 3 hours, got stuck in traffic. I'm not too far away. I would say possibly about 11 miles away from the site. I'm sort of currently down at a service station. Say, when you gotta go, ain't you, really? So I pulled down at a truck place. Well, it's the services, but because of the vehicle's quite long, depot. So obviously the C5 Caravan, load of trucks around here. This guy here, he's a nice one, mate. Yeah, had a word with him. He's a nice bloke. I like him. Yeah, as soon as I pulled up, the guy got out and started having a bit of a chit chat, like you know, about all these, you know, what he does for a living and stuff, which is quite nice to actually see, like even local truckers, something different, something unusual, are willing to come out of their cabs and just come and have a chat. Yeah, I was talking to the guy for a good sort of 10-15 minutes. Yeah, which was nice to see. So no doubt, mate, if you're watching this, nice one, mate. It was great talking to you. And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. That's the one thing you want to subscribe. The more you subscribe, the better the channel grows, and obviously the more the channel grows, the better it is for everyone, really. Better videos I can start doing, more shows, you name it. Yeah, it's wonderful, it really is wonderful. And my beloved van, I tell you what, cracking van, I tell you what, cracking van. Even though, you know, like I say, rescued it like from the scrapyard many years ago, mate, she's spot on, she really is spot on. Right, it's bloody hot today, and I'm fortunate enough to actually park in some shade, so I'm going to chill out for a couple of minutes, have a quick smoke, and let's get the show on the road. Hi, my name's Hannah, and I'm the C5 nut. Well, it's later on in the afternoon now. I've been quite busy. The road, or the trip coming up here, took me about maybe 4.5 hours. We had quite a few issues with traffic and all that stuff. Quite a good turnout so far, bearing in mind it is Friday evening. A lot more people will be showing up, especially tomorrow and especially Sunday. Sunday's mostly where all the fun begins, but my little setup, yay! So C5 Caravan, looking wonderful as always. Yes, and my van, I've actually got a different awning on the van now, a much better one, so I'm not having to struggle like mad. Yeah, got the old fire pit ready. The C5 Caravan won't be close to it, so it's for later purposes. But I'm gonna have to sit down on this one. There's quite a few cars there. all the way round here and some up that way. Believe it or not, what's the word I'm looking for? We had genuine a Citroen relay to the show. I mean, this is like unheard of in the club's history. So apart from mine being a sort of, you know, a clone, we generally had a Citroen relay on site, which is brilliant news to see. Yes, we like to see that. Fortunately, mate, your boy just said he's got a Bailey. And I know all my mates are going to say, fucking Baileys. Yeah, I've been in that one, and yeah, fucking Bailey indeed. Hi all, my name's Hannah and I'm the C5 Nut. Well, today we are at the National Rally. As always, what a wonderful event to go to. It's the biggest one of the year, and I'll tell you what, we've got quite a lot of interesting cars today. And yeah, well, it's bloody hot today. It's about 28, maybe 29 degrees. And yeah, yours truly is wearing the old Citroen shirt. Fortunately it's in black, so I'm proper roasting. Mrs. C5 Nut can't make it today or over the weekend because of she's having to work. So what we're going to do is let's flip the camera around and we start from the really oldest car to the much newer one. So let's crack on. Right guys, we're starting from basically the front. There's quite a lot of Ds, DS's, GS's, TCV vans. Yeah, quite a lot of stuff here. There's one particular car I want to quickly show you, which is over here. Right, now this fantastic DS is actually local to me. This is I know the owner on this car quite well. He told me, I think it was 2019, that he had this car valued roughly about £130,000. It may have gone up in value since then, but that was 2019. Amazing car. Amazing colour as well. I love the colour. But let's go down this way. 2CV stuff, hammies. Let's go and have a look at this old car over here. Traction. Nice looking car. Hammies. This is quite a nice car. Nice colour as well, it's almost like baby blue. Nice car. Oh look, little AX. Nice little 3-door AX. But look at this. LNA. Blimey. Oh, there's another one as well. Nice little black one. Oh, Visa GTI. There's quite a lot of 2CVs around. But look at these. SMs.
one on. It sounds like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd be.
Look at this.
I've seen you for about 12 years.
I was here last year.
Were you?
Sorry,
Nice BXs. There's quite a few BXs, believe it or not. XMs.
Volvo 740s, you say, the drum is small, isn't it? You've not got big contact now.
Some sort of testing. Yeah. That's quite interesting, testing that. Nice. Again, look at all this.
He put it on the gum tree. It just says BX, it's got Citroen for sale.
The lingo business. Here.
Obviously. Oh, can't forget the C5s, can we? That's a little, what's that, it's an SX? Yeah, it is SX. We all know about this car. This was recently on my channel. Obviously you know about this one. I mean, this is what my channel's based on. My C5 Caravan. Nice C6s. There's quite a few C6s here actually. In Belengos. Nice little Zaras, some Saxos, some modified Saxos. There's quite a few modified Saxos, believe it or not. But then that's what the Saxos was basically, you know, the true sort of like the VTSs like this, or the VTRs, which is the next one along. You know, they were designed to be, well, a hot hatch, I think was the term back in the 90s. Yeah, I mean, some of these designs, you know, it's each to their own, different tastes and all that stuff, but you know, it's good to see that even though boy racers tend to pimp their rides, just the amount of quality of work with regards to paint and you know, bodywork and stuff like that. I mean, they must have spent an absolute fortune on these cars. You know, literally, that's just nuts. And then we come across a relay van. Yes, it's a true relay van rather than my clone copy that I keep bringing to the shows. This is the first ever Citroen relay van truly at a Citroen site. That's nice to see, and it's a camper conversion. Then you've got all the new modern stuff. C3 Pearl. Now, since we're the C6 or the C5 Guru, we can't miss this one. Now this one came in style, and so I was helping out at the gate like I normally do. And this guy happened to switch his engine off and then wouldn't start, so we had to bump it. So yeah, Picasso, look at that, nice and different, isn't it? Right, let's go around this way. C3 again. Look how slam that is. I mean, I'm curious to know if this has got hydro or something on that. Old rally cars. Right, now because of the G Rally, where we were last year, unfortunately the site, they decided to no longer host the G Rallies there anymore, which is such a shame because it was a nice site. So just so that the G Rally can still do its meetup, they've piggybacked along the side with the National, so we see quite a lot of G's. That's a nice colour. Yeah, look at this. Nice. Glad to say, well, that was some of the cars. Obviously we got Claire, regards to all of her stalls and stuff. We're going to go and see her shortly, but I'm glad to see that we've actually got quite a lot of people turning up with some things to sell. I mean, look at what we've got today. A lot of traders. You alright, mate? Good. Where the hell is Doug? Every time I come here, he's not here. Doug, where are you, mate? Yeah, I spent quite a lot of money with Doug yesterday. He had quite a few C5 spares, and yeah, I'm one of them. I just can't walk away. I have to go and get it. So yeah, we've got most of the stuff for the C5s. Okay, there might be one or two bits, like a top mount, brand spanking new top mount, some ECU kit, which I've already got. I don't know if there's any point me having that or not. I don't know. I'm sort of 50-50 about do I get it or not. But yeah, what can you do, eh? What can you do? Another C5 here. Now this actually was part of the Rust Bucket Challenge across, across Europe basically. Yeah, 500 quid. Although I don't think this car is a 500 quid. I think the owners actually I think he underestimated on how much the car is actually worth, but in his eyes it's possibly worth 500 quid. But yeah, good old Darren Webster, another close friend of mine. Yeah, mate. Yeah, you got a lot of stickers on your car. Yeah, each to their own, I suppose. What can you do? And again, we're back to where we are. Oh, I'm just seeing James Walsh is up a ladder taking some photos of 3 Berlingos. Strange enough, in the same sort of colour, which is really good. Now, if you don't know who James Walsh is, he's part of Practical Classics magazines. He's one of the journalists there. So, yeah, he's also had some C5 spares, which he kindly gave me yesterday. So, many thanks again, James, for that. And obviously with Robert, I got a load of C5 stuff from him, but I'll do a little video shortly about what we ended up having. So right guys, I'm going to leave it here for a minute and I'll bring you back shortly. Well guys, it's been an absolute amazing day. I am so tired. Yeah, flipping. I've only literally just got back to my storage yard, so you can see it's bloody sun's quite bright. Believe it or not, it's actually 9 o'clock at night, and yet the sun's still out, which is, I'm not complaining. I was going to do a little video about what I bought, but it's just the usual stuff. Headlights, wing mirrors, radiator, a few other bits and pieces. So I thought there's no point me filming it because, well, you guys already know. So I just want to shout out to a couple of people, obviously with the organisers and the volunteers and stuff. Without you guys, obviously the sort of event wouldn't be a success. Yeah, I can't pronounce. I'm so tired. I can't pronounce words at the moment. But you know, without them guys doing their bit, we wouldn't have an event. So you know, shout out to everyone who was involved. Well done. We had a little bit more turnout on a Sunday than we did Saturday. Saturday I didn't really film anything really because, well, you guys might be getting bored of me having to do bloody half-an-hour videos and shit like that really. So there was quite a few cars on Saturday, but the temperature was so hot. I was here, there and everywhere, you know, helping out. If you do go to one of these events, please just, you know, if you can spare 10 minutes, if you can spend 10 hours, you know, just helping out, you know, with the event goes a long way. So yeah. Also met quite a few interesting people. Obviously that truck driver, you know, he was a top bloke. And then met some Irish couple from Northern Ireland. If you're watching this, great to meet you. And hopefully, you know, with all the others that I've met as well, hopefully, if you do go to the next rally, which is, I think, is the Chevron rally, I will be there. If not, possibly, at some point, I might bump into you guys again soon. So, I'm just going to leave it here, guys. I've still got another hour to get back to base, really. The van is so hot. I did try to run the aircon, and I got a bit of an issue where my leisure batteries ain't getting charged from the van. So yeah, after about 2 hours of being on the road, the inverter went flat. So, or the batteries for the inverter went flat. So I've got to find out what's going on with that. So yeah, traffic wasn't too bad. There was a few breaks here and there, but in and all, yeah, it's been a fantastic weekend. Yeah, remember guys, that obviously, you know, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that actually tells YouTube that actually might have something, you know, possibly I could show other people. So yeah, and again, like I say, the more you sort of share my videos and likes and things like that, it helps the channel to grow. So yeah, you know, I know that the channel's been operating for the last couple of years and we're slowly getting people in. It's just a matter of being at the right time, at the right place. You know, they see the van, they see the C5 Caravan, you know, going down the M25 and then the M3. There was a good few people who got their phones out. Yeah, you know, there was one guy who slowed right down and he was literally there next to the C5 Caravan for a good like 3 or 4 miles, and then yeah, sped off. But yeah, it's just, you know, towing that thing is an absolute dream. You don't even know it's on the back. Yeah, what can I say? Right, I'm going to go back to base. So guys, if you're watching this, thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe, and just may, I might make another video. Take care guys, see you soon.